halfway there. We need to push harder.
Haven't played Team Deathmatch in a while. Remember it being quite good in this game though. It's also very good in Battlefield 5.
Our side have struck first.
This map is very good on Team Deathmatch. Oh.
I'll fix those wounds. First aid, use it. Let me patch your wounds.
The visual recoil is a bit confusing coming off BF5. Here he comes. Here he goes. Well, there he goes. Oh, yeah, I know you're here. Huh. It's not that stupid.
First aid for you. Enemy medic, something.
Uh-oh.
First aid for you.
I missed the auto-loading. It's in Battlefield 5, but it works completely different. Though I like it in BF5 as well, just this one. We don't have any high fire rate... Oh, hello. What's this called? High fire rate, low capacity SLRs yet. It's a shame. I think the M1 could be one of them. Oh, there he is.
Halfway there, keep it up.
Are you hurt? I'll patch you up.
I would pay for them to implement like some of BF5's best features into this game. Like fortifications, no visual recoil. I think they could import the movement system from BF5 because although BF1 system is not bad, it's just its own thing really. I just prefer Battlefield 5's faster movement. Well, there are also some things which are just better, like vaulting through windows and such. And the vaulting in general is much better. Especially that you can separate vault and jump, which is something I always wanted.
First aid.
Oops. Maybe I'll use a different weapon.
We have almost won.
Let's go with an assault weapon. One of the more weird skill cans in the game. It was awful. Like if we didn't have visual recall, this gun especially would benefit a lot from it. This is a great gun, it's just a bit awkward. Probably the most awkward one. Oh, okay. I was pressing Alt because I have Alt bound to Vault on BF5. BFZ or BF5? Ooh, no. It was awful. Oh, there he is. Yeah, the visual recall got me there, like, it flew all over the place. At that time it did not. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Priest at the Horror. I've never played TDM on the vanilla maps actually. I mean, I meant the DLC maps. I've obviously played them on the vanilla maps. They said this guy is cheating, but I haven't seen him yet. I really miss this stat screen. It's nice that people get rewarded more than just getting a high KD and score. Like, I would like to see who got the most revives, who got the most ammo, who got the most healing, or who are the most objectives. I really like that. I think they should put that on the scoreboard too. What other weapon shall we? This map is not that... It's not bad, but sometimes people just camp on the outskirts. Just not very fun. Let's use the burden because I've barely used it. But god, this game looks so nice. I mean, Battlefield 5 still looks awesome, but I think the areas in BF5, I mean BF1, are more unique. Well, BF5 has its fair share, like RS looks amazing on the... what are they called? Rapeseed plants, the yellow ones. I think the word is BF1 has a bit more, is a bit more moody. Oh, that was a weird start. Oh, no, don't go. Oh, that was lucky. The medkit over there. Oh yeah, this part drops frames for some reason, I don't know why. Like, it's not a big deal, but I usually get a locked 100 on everything that's not Amiens. And actually I can get a locked 100 at Amiens now because I realized that mesh quality actually affects CPU usage, and I was playing ultra for the duration of the game. I think I set it to medium now. I mean, there's some popping, but I don't mind it that much. Oh! No. Ow.
The enemy is in the lead.
I really didn't use the burden all that much. I didn't like it at first, but then I realized it's niche. It's actually not a very easy weapon to use. Like, there's a lot going on for it. Like, it has a very small capacity, whilst it also does low damage. Okay. Is that the cheater they said? I don't know if he cheats. Isn't that obvious? That's why having private servers helps. Like, late in the game's life cycle, we'll probably get less anti-cheat updates and we'll see a lot more cheaters like that. Was the same with BF4.
Side is in the lead.
Take my limpet. That never gets old. Oh, there's a lot of them. He's a cheater. Okay. It's not that bad, maybe. Maybe I can deal with him. What's his stats? He's a cheater. 11 KPM? What?
Enemy team is in the lead.
Yeesh. With of all things, with the MGI 17. I've never seen like legit KPMs over 6. Maybe there are, but 11 sounds ridiculous. Especially for someone who's even maxed out. Oh, there's... Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, okay, just laser through everyone there. And that's a shame because there aren't many servers that aren't Conquest and what is it called? Grand Operations. Oh, he speaks as well.
Halfway there. We need to push harder.
I don't know why it drops so much frames in this castle. It didn't used to do that. Not a huge deal. I wonder if this would have made a nice frontlines map actually. Hello, Burton. Yeah, this gun is not easy to use. Oh, there he is. I saw him, but I didn't react for some reason. To be very stealthy now. Certainly no Hewitt this. Well, the trench is nice though. I used to use the optical mostly with this, but After BF5, I just can't stand the visual recall and the optical version.
Enemies have almost won.
Are they all up here? Oh no! Yeah, that's certainly legit. Nope, time to go. Oh yeah, I also missed the body revive from BF5. I think that's a really nice feature. Oh, I see him. That's another gun I didn't use that much, the LMG08. But I don't see the point of it on a TDM environment. Let's use the bar trench. Like all the LMG08 is a Big Mac bar with far worse time till min spread and general accuracy really. This game just makes me happy. I very rarely got angry at this game. I really hate hackers. Oh, hello, Bonthebe and Lucas. Well, he has a high ping. I don't think he's Chinese because it's not that high. I don't really understand why people cheat in first-person shooter. What's the next round? Yeah? Yeah, that will be fun. Oh, go away. Oh, I think he really is Chinese. What's the point? I don't understand these things. Do something interesting. Like, why are you cheating on a game that's unfortunately obsolete? I really hate saying Battlefield 5 is awesome. I mean Battlefield 1. Battlefield 5 is also pretty good, but like, there are many things in Battlefield 1 which I just love. And the setting is a big part of it. Like, I used to say team doesn't matter that much, and it still doesn't, but when you have a team that's so well executed and so unique like World War I, it's very hard to ignore. Instead of making something annoying, they use it to create unique stuff. Like the stripper clip machine pistol. Or the Perino. Boomstick. I love this gun. It's like a easier to use bulldog. Yeah, no. Oh, I wish the grenades were like BF5. They explode way too quickly. And you can't throw them back, I miss that a lot. What other weapons are there? I've almost forgot how much, just the sheer amount of variety we have. I'll just go with the machine pistol just to annoy the SMG08 scrubs.
Return to the combat area.
Is the hacker gone? Yay! He's not here anymore. Thank God. Is the LMG guy still here? Probably not. Ooh! That was lucky. I have smoke grenades, yeah. Yeah, that took care of him. I think there's still someone up there. Oh! Oh! You little prick. I should have expected that, to be honest. They should have killed him, like. Machine pistol had enough DPS to kill him quickly. Yeah, you're not going to fool me the second time. I'll just have some dynamite. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's why I want the vault and jump on separate buttons, because it's way too sensitive. Especially Battlefield 1. Nope. Oh. Damn it. Like two of them are with shotguns, so that's a bit hard. Oh no, I'm out of. Oh, that was close. What are my graphics settings right now? Like the game's chugging a bit. I will set it to borderless. Shouldn't be a problem.
Halfway there, keep it up.
Huh. What's that on? Oh, thought I had the annoying stuff on. The game does not chug this much usually. Oh yeah, I forgot to restart my PC, I think. Like if you don't restart your PC after it hibernates, it gets a little weird. Oh, hello. Oh. Time to bail. Oh, he knows. They know. This will hurt. Thank you, machine pistol. You've been great. It's going to be fun. Oh. Oh! One health. Man, this game is fun. Do they notice me?
We have almost won.
Yeah, people still play this. Hogren is good. I'll try the Hogren. It's different than the 12G, it's very different actually. Yeah, let's use the Hogren. The slug is very different. Like I would have killed that one with the 12G easily. Because of the fire rate. Really makes a fun sound though. Yep. I don't know why people keep doing that. They keep dancing around with the parabellum. The parabellum has terrible accuracy as it is, much less when you're dancing around. Honestly, if they updated BF1 to like with some BF5 things and more content, I will play this for the next probably 3 years or something. I love this game so much.
Danke, Kumpel.
Oh, oops. I think I'll just limit my frame rate to 90 just in case. Not seen. Actually, yeah, Sinai is quite good on that match. I forgot. It just sucks on everything else. Maybe it's okay on Conquest, but not my thing. I really like the player models as well in BF5. BF1 I mean. Well, BF5 is cool because you can customize it to your heart's content. But I like... What I miss is that each player model, or other class model, has a specific silhouette so I can always recognize them. Plus BF1s look cool. Like they did a lot of effort, like... They're not historically accurate, the uniforms in Battlefield 1, but they take a lot of inspiration from different parts of clothing to create a unique class aesthetic. And that's how it should be. I go with my old friend, Sherigati. Maybe we'll go the trench version this time. Well, that looks ugly. That's actually not that bad, actually. Oh, that's a lot nicer. Or maybe we'll just use the little hand cannon. Well, not so little. This should have a gold thingy. Oh yeah, I like the flares in BF1 a lot. 5 a lot more. I keep confusing the games.
The enemy is in the lead.
Damn it. Thought it was going to be a little more stupid.
team is in the lead.
Oh! Yeah, I need to limit my frame rate again. I don't know what's taking... Holy hell! OBS is using 27% CPU? Why? Am I on the correct renderer? Oh, I was using CPU rendering, not GPU. Now it should be fine. Yeah, that's a lot better. Like, OBS was using 26% of my CPU. No wonder it felt weird. Oh, OBS is the streaming program. Nope! Ow! Damn it. Yeah, if you come for me, you're dead. Thought it might be the case. Oh yeah, you don't get spotted when you're prone, if I remember correctly. Oh, you're just dead. Maybe the Martini Henry was not such a good idea. Yeah, but I missed that. Don't know why I'm missing. I think it may be because I'm using 2 times.
Enemy medic sighted.
I can't handle the Che. I don't really mind the reload. 10 is more than enough, I think. Like, unless you're playing like very close quarters, then the 1907 is better. Where's everyone?
Over there.
92. Oh, there's
An
one.
enemy medic.
And then hit him though. Nope. Is he even visible? This is a very useful gadget, by the way. Oh, we're Ottoman, not British.
Machine gun. Hostile. Enemy medic.
Yeah, time to go. Nope.
Halfway there. We need to push hard.
Yeah, I'm going to stop using the Martini because it's not very practical in this mode. And my aim is very bad with it. The Vitali may be better. Let's try and keep it within the 30 meters, because you won't get the one-hit kill. What gun does he have? Yeah, let's take this one, why not? What? Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to touch. Maybe this one. I like this one. Where is it? Oh, that's unfortunate.
The enemies have almost won.
That was dumb. Okay, fair enough. That was awful. Oh, I don't know where the other guy was shooting me from. Like I could see bullets, but probably from the other house. Go away, son. As in the actual sun.
Watch it. You see him? The shock trooper.
Oh, it wasn't too bad. No, Monster Grab was quite fun on that match. Not very complicated, but it's fun. Probably won't use the scout again because, well, even before I play BF5 I'm not very good at bolt action rifles. I don't know what it is, I just hesitate so much. Because I could do better with the semi-autos and my accuracy is quite good with those. Then again, with a bolt action you need even more accuracy. Yeah, that never works for some reason. Oh yeah, I forgot my my mouse wheel is not working correctly. Don't know why, but it doesn't. It's a lot of weapons. The music just started, that's the first I've ever heard that. House of Bourbon. I'll just go assault. Not sure which gun though. No. P18. Something that's practical in here. Let's go with the patrol. Not the trench I want, not the patrol carbine. Oh well. Make do with this one. With fire on it's not that bad, but nowhere as good as the trench.
Our side have struck first.
My god, the visual recall on the scopes is also awful. Impact grenade. Why does that exist? So annoying. I'm not using the patrol version because there's not much point to it here. I can see an argument for it being used in more longer range maps. Mostly because of the scope. Oh, frick. I'm not paying attention. And we have no more medics. Oh, I'll take medic. I usually play well with medic anyway.
Du bist verletzt, ich sehe mir das an. Versorgt keine Wunden! Ich krieg dich wieder hin!
Oh, that was awful. Actually, this is the part where the 1907 is just more practical. I just like the Chegagatti.
Hier, erste Hilfe!
Nope! Oh, I didn't want to climb all of it. Come on, game. Yeah, time to clean those out. Get out of the way, please. Don't know how he didn't kill me. Ah. What a frustrating round. They're just coming in from everywhere. I don't know what to do. They're just all in the building.
Halfway there. We need to push harder.
I didn't play TDM all that much, so not sure what to do here. Have to take it more slowly. No, go away, dynamite guy, or limpet, or whatever that was. It was a limpet. Ah, that won't go up. Jesus Christ. Someone else? I was going to die anyway. This might actually be the situation where the Hell Eagle will be useful. There are not many situations where it's super useful, but this is one of them. Come on, just jump.
erwischt, Sonny!
So much chaos here. What? That's embarrassing. I don't know why I'm not... I didn't kill that guy. Very odd.
The enemies
Maybe
have
we'll
almost won.
go with my old friend, the show shot.
Braucht jemand Munition? Danke.
No, 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 no.
Kann mich mal jemand zusammenflicken?
I have my show shot back, game. No! I want it back. Please come back. Thank you. That was funny.
Jetzt Munition.
Oh yeah, the MG15 guy is up here. Let's take care of him. What's... Okay. Oh, another guy. There's the MG15 guy. Why is he whining so much? What's wrong?
Hier, Munition.
Not quite the 20-0 I went with the Model 8 on Foul Fortress. But this actually shows why giving gas and fire grenades to everyone is a terrible idea. Just locks down areas like that, it's so stupid. Oh well. Not DanMinigun again, just choose something else. Why not Nevel Knight? I never played it until the end though. Probably good. Yeah, I think I'll find a different game mode. I mean, I just played DanMinigun TDM, it's so annoying. Well, it's not as fun, but I just played it. Oh. I guess we're playing it then. Madsen Shosha. Well, Shosha always makes me happy, so... There's no point of using the glorious Hewitt here, I think. It's like, there's no point at all in this map. In this map mod, because none of these ranges are really... the Hewitt excels at. I mean, it gets good hipfire, but... and it's consistent, but why would I not use the bar or the show here? Or even the Madsen, really. Or you can be brave and use the Parabellum, but I don't like it. This should have been a medic weapon, like, it could have been redesigned to be an interesting medic weapon. I don't know why they put them all here. I might as well have made them all kit, because they all of them are pretty bad.
Munition.
Why are people sitting in corners with this? I've played BF1 for ages and I've never had that. Maybe they do on TDM, I don't know. Right? They're just waiting for me. I probably was waiting for the other guy. Goddamn assembly noob. Oh, there's someone here, I think. No, he's up there. I knew I was going to peek. Have to be careful of the SMGOA guy there. Why would you prone with the SMGOA? Really? Oh, it's just right behind me. I thought it shot me through smoke. I'm trying to join, there's a million people in queue. I mean, it happens, but I've never seen it so... like all over the place on TDM. I mean, I can understand people camping on operations, but TDM? So weird. I don't mind it, but it's just not what I was expecting. Or maybe I should use the Hewitt. Yeah, let's use the Hewitt. Actually, there are many campers and stuff, so the Hewitt is going to be nice. And then it spawns me literally the worst place where the Hewitt can be. I don't know why I picked the gold Hewitt, it looks awful. It's an insult to the Hewitt. The old Ugandan... Yeah, I love that film. Expect the unexpected. The unexpectable, actually, that's what they say. It's not how fair fire works. Oh, go away, I was limiting my frame rate, you dick. Because streaming and playing Battlefield 1 don't mix. On a 670 okay at least. No, who the hell is shooting at me? Did that just fall off the sky? I mean, that's Battlefield 1 in a nutshell, grenades everywhere. I was trying to kill him through the wood. Is there another one? Probably. And there's probably someone here too. Expect the unexpectable. Deadly commandos. I wish I could do the voice. It's very funny.
We have almost won.
Wow. Really? Oh, thankfully he's stupid.
Hier, Munition! Tolle Vorstellung.
Ah.
jemand Munition bestellt?
They never fixed that bug.
Feindliche Verträge sichtet.
I don't know what he's doing there. Ow. Not... Well, okay, Argon first. We've just played Empire's Edge, please choose something else. Jesus. Are you still in queue, Michael? Because if you are, I may find another game mode. I still like LMGs in Battlefield 1 more than Battlefield 5. Like the Battlefield 5 ones, while they are fun, and there's not enough of them by the way, because 4 are just not enough. When the MMGs are like very situational and the shotguns are even more situational, so you only have 4 weapons which are practical really. Oh, anyway, they don't feel that different to assault rifles. Like, they don't have spread increase unlike assault rifles, but I wish they worked like Battlefield 5, I mean Battlefield 1, like they get more accurate after you shoot X amount of shots. That actually was... I didn't like it at first, but I realized it's actually an interesting mechanic. Like, it's basically just managing recoil, managing your engagement distance, and managing, what's it called? Forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, the overheat on some of them. Oh, there you are, with your edgy dice name. No, the Perina's probably terrible. Well, on this map anyway, I like the Perina. Let's use the Mason. It's not a Mason. Oh, I'll just use the 1907. That doesn't look... It doesn't load faster because probably like me it's not on the SSD anymore. But actually SSDs have become really cheap, like you can buy in 1 terabyte one for I think it's €100 or £100, which is very cheap. It's actually cheaper than my 256, which I got 3 years ago I think, or 2, I don't remember. I think Battlefield 5 loads slightly fast. No, go away. Loads slightly faster. No, I'm not including the... And I mean just hard disk to hard disk. Not SSD. Fuck. Did the server just die? No, it's my internet. What? What happened? The server just died. No way. It worked? Yeah, but I'm 1 in queue. Yeah, I'm sorry, Michael. Just can you join me on Rush instead? I destroyed a game with the very nice. Yeah, I need one of the 990 caves, especially for streaming. Well, if I had the money I would get it, but I don't right now. I'm just waiting for a response from my future employers, hopefully. Volga River on Russia, it's not that bad actually, if I remember correctly. Appropriate bad because I'm freezing. I hope it fills up quickly.
Конечно. Боеприпасы, бери. Вот патроны тебе. Спасибо.
Snow.
Вот патроны, держи.
Spasiba. Whatever that means. This reminds me of Stalker.
Вот патроны, держи.
I think we're not going to get any people. Oh, this sucks. I really don't want to play. I'll find a different game. I guess we'll play Conquest then. I really don't like Conquest. BF4 I don't like it. BF4 I didn't like it either. And BF3 I really didn't like it. And back up to I could tolerate it somewhat. Oh yeah, I forgot how clunky this is. Why does no one play a good game mode? So annoying. What's this? Is this all maps? It really sucks that my mouse wheel doesn't work. It's just Zebra, no thank you. I don't know how to invite you. Like it doesn't, I mean, like 3 years this UI has existed and in 3 years I didn't fix it. Just, good God, why? No one to play on that one. Amiens 24/7, no. Is that all the servers there are? Oh well, many of them are filled. I guess it's operations then. Yeah, why not? Let's try this one. At least it's Kaiserschlag, which is pretty good.
This infernal bombardment, the noise, the smoke.
Presentation is very nice though.
The most tremendous cannon
Like,
I've ever heard.
Battlefield 5 doesn't hold a candle to this kind of presentation.
Quite unending in either direction.
Like how a
Whole new type of warfare.
AAA studio went from this
They're calling them
quality of just presentation and
orders to
to just
load their
text.
charge right into us.
I mean, yeah, there's voiceovers, but
Imagine it piercing the
like the latest operations doesn't even have voiceovers, which is really sad. I don't know why. It's just, I mean, come on, multi-billionaire company, eh? And they can't afford a voice actor to do their content. They did, but then they didn't, which makes no sense. Are we defending? Oh yeah, definitely going to limit my frame rate here. This map is glorious on Rush though.
Take that ammunition.
Oh, that's a great way to ruin the atmosphere, just having an ass emblem. I swear some people just haven't hit puberty yet. Well, probably. Or actually they did hit puberty, that's why they're doing that. Wow, the frame rate is really tanking on this mode. OBS is using all of CPU, okay, I don't know why.
We have lost objective button.
Wait, hang on. I think my CPU isn't overclocked right now. Give me 1 second. If Intel Performance Tuner. Oh no, it is overclocked, I don't know why. Would be nice if the game didn't require a ridiculous CPU just to get consistent frame rates. Though I think it has something to do with how the GPU uses the CPU as well, because I've seen benchmarks and like with the CPU I have, people usually don't have trouble maintaining 120. If they have like a 2080 or 1080 or something.
We are losing objective button.
Is that a quadruple kill? Oh, it's a quintuple kill. I just went top of the score, just like I shot that tank.
Objective button.
This was so much better with 40 players.
There's ammo.
I can barely play, it's so stuttery. Maybe if I limit it to 60 frames per second. It still drops, look at it. Oh my god. This is a stuttery mess. Oh my god.
We have
I really need a better CPU to stream again. Why is it using 20%? Come on, OBS, don't be annoying. Stream output. I don't know why you're using so much CPU. Isn't mvenc the high performance, please? I don't want my CPU to get nuked all the time.
That ammo's for you.
So stuttery. But it seems you can't stream operations at 60 FPS with a 670, okay. Maybe if I set to 65 FPS. Still drops. My god.
Take the ammo. There, ammunition.
Good old Hewitt though.
There's ammo.
I thought the guy was getting melee was the enemy.
it. Ammo, right there.
But considering the stutter, I'm not doing that badly. I don't know if you can see this stutter though, like, so wrong. Operation isn't as bad as I remember, so. Though, to be fair, I actually quite like this particular one. Still think it's better with 40 players than 64, but it's one of the few that actually feels like it's okay on 64. Oh!
We are losing objective butter.
Oh, he was hiding there, I didn't know. Good on him. Yeah, mine can't. I don't understand why. What GPU do they have, Lich? And also, hello, Bob.
There, ammunition.
Oh! Oh. Oh, he knew. Never mind. The speedy dude using the burden. Appropriate. Muramets. Let's see if we can get a tank or something. And we're going to lose this. Oh, I got bombed by it.
We have lost the sector.
Well, if we get bombed by it, maybe we can take an LMG to take it down. The MG917 would be good.
Right, sir. Ammunition for you. That ammo's got your name on it.
Or just 62 FPS, maybe spare.
Take the ammo.
Oh, there's the Muramets.
Sighted.
Oh!
Grab that ammunition. Talman, up there.
Let's take out the Muramets. I wonder if I can take it out. Oh, there's a pilot.
Enemy medic sighted.
We are losing objective charge.
Which I did not kill.
Ammo, pick it up.
Vehicle disabled.
We have lost objective
Spotted a soldier.
Yeah, we got the Muramets. I can't see the parachutes though. I didn't hit the, what's it called? The Chamond. Saint Chamond. We're only going to die here, but
We are losing.
whoa, that stutter. That's painful to watch. Is he on the roof? It's not on the roof.
We have lost objective apples.
Let's make an entrance. I have a 1080. You have a 970. So that's probably the reason why. But it's a CPU bottleneck. The thing is, lately I've noticed that the GPU itself can bottle the, like, I don't know what the technical term is because I've just recently discovered it, but the 10,000 series and the 20,000 series seem to use the CPU better. Oh, nice straight kill there. To be fair, I get a lot better performance when I'm not streaming. Like, it's quite hilarious right now, like the OBS is using 20%, Battlefield 1 is using 68%, and my GPU is only 60% used. So it's barely being used at all. Oh god, 36 FPS. How do consoles handle this? This is ridiculous.
We have lost objective butter.
Oh, the frame rate drops. I think you can actually see the frame rate drops because it's dropping well below 60 FPS. Oh. Maybe if I is it actually using NVENC? I don't know. 1 second. I'll stop the stream for a few seconds just to change the encoder. Which one do I use normally? Warning, recording with. Oh, that's why. If you switch it mid-stream, it will use a ton of CPU. So I'll stop the stream for 1 second.
Reach the final objective.
No. Seems to be holding so far.
Enemy tank spotted.
32 and 5. It's not that bad. See the CPU usage now. Yeah, I fixed it. I'm yes, that's what I'm doing. Well, for some reason it was accidentally set to CPU encoding, like X264. And apparently if you switch it during mid-recording, it doesn't actually switch. So it was recording with the CPU. Now I'm using the same encoder as Shadowplay. So I should be able to up the frame rate a bit. Yeah, that helped. Helped a lot. The stream's working, right? It seems to be working on mine anyway. Artillery truck, how appropriate. So everyone support? Huh. I'll use assault and take out the artillery truck things. Where's the Ribey rules? Yeah, I fixed it completely. Oh, there it goes. Oh, what a nice sight. Oh, I knew what was going to happen. Well, we've lost.
We have lost objective apples.
Ouch. Falling out of bed. I'll give it that though. The sense of immersion in operation is extremely high. Oh, there's another Muromet. Not a bad game.
Yes, man, we won. That's the spirit and determination that made Britain great. But they will come again. So keep those rifles at the ready and the spirit of Blighty in your hearts.
Oh, we actually took it.
The enemy is being
Uh-oh.
reinforced with an airship.
Let's use the horse a bit. That's something I miss a lot in Battlefield 5. I mean, it's a horse.
Light the wind.
There's a horse in a Battlefield game. Oh, that looked cool as hell.
Here we
Let's make some kebab. Oh. It's not that easy to hit targets, but it's part of the fun.
Objective
Kebab. Ah, that's a lot of people. I tried to explain a machine Twitter and post called fascist when I spoke about the what? What flags? Why would you be called a fascist? That's interesting. I think a part, it could be also that
We are losing
I just like World War One more than World War Two, it seems, and that's very strange because I really wanted a World War Two game for Battlefield 1. But the World War One setting is very, very compelling. Like the mix of very old weapons but with new weapons is so interesting. I mean, immersion is subjective, really. Like, Battlefield 5 has some flashes of immersion, like when you hear the Stuka flying overhead, for example.
We have lost objective butter.
Level 4 outplayed. Ow. I still think Frontlines is a lot better, but I think the only mode in Battlefield 1 that's underwhelming is Conquest, I think. It's the scoring system is really terrible, like, you have no impact.
Yes, we lost. And Jerry knocked 7 bells out of us. But this fight is not over, not by a long chalk. Let's retreat to Amiens. We'll dig in there and show these blinders what we British are truly made of.
The initial attacks in the Kaiserschlacht campaign successfully broke through the British lines, forcing its armies back towards the city of Amiens.
I read Perone sector as Perino sector.
Connecting all Allied troops across
Like Battlefield 5 doesn't have this. Why don't have cutscenes like this? We have some intro cutscenes, but that's it. Like, it's not much, but the fact that you have a map, it grounds the action somewhat. That shows you that yes, you are fighting in a world war. Oh, you mean the swastika, I think. That is one of the few things that I would give a pass on it. I agree with you, but when you consider the reality of it, especially EA, who are like all they see is money, much less they won't care. They just don't care because investors they get scared of very easily by everything, and this is not something new. It just lately stuff like that it scares investors off, so they don't do it. And it's not something new. Like Battlefield 94 had the same problem. Well, I call it problem. It's not even a problem really, but I can understand it, especially in single player. And if you don't want to make a swastika flag, maybe don't have the flags to begin with. Like, don't have them at all. Don't put them anywhere. It's not that difficult. Oh, hello, Lich. Yeah, it is understandable. I mean, there are other things which affect immersion, I think. Like, it's just the way it's presented. There's not enough flair, like there's not enough cutscenes, there's not enough... there are not enough theaters, there are not enough an army... There aren't enough armies, sorry. Map variety isn't bad, but there aren't enough maps. Like 8, well 9 now. So, but still that's not enough.
We have lost objective butter.
Oh, the Rebels has a lot of recoil in this. A lot more than Battlefield 5's Rebels.
We are losing objective apples.
Stupid Shamond. And I'm doing very well, Lich, by the way. I didn't answer a question. Hope you are all doing well as well. Yeah, well as well. Rib rolls. Yeah, the CPU has been fixed. Like OPS is only using, see how much it's using. It's only using like 6%. Just good. Maybe we don't have a lot of support. It looks like. Hewitt? Yeah, the Hewitt will work fine here. Especially since we're defending. Funny thing about these kind of weapons, like these water-cooled machine guns, they actually don't overheat at all in real life. Assuming there's a water supply, which actually in Battlefield 1 there isn't. If you notice, there's no there's no canister on the floor. So yeah, it's actually quite realistic that it would overheat. Not that I would use the realism argument for everything, but because it's not really an argument.
We are losing objective apples.
Maybe let's use the Perino, I missed that. Like, just the way it looks, so fun. Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Take the ammo.
Oh, that scream is funny.
Ammo. Right there.
Oh, I love the Perino.
There. Ammunition.
Probably the best animated weapon in any FPS. That's just realistic. That's because obviously you have to be constrained by some realistic elements if you're going to do a World War I or whatever, something set in reality. Tell me 3 vehicles that you would like to see in Battlefield 5. Huh? That's a tough one. I actually don't have. The Bishop maybe. Oh yeah, there are a lot of there's actually a lot of them. I would like to see the T-26. I want to see a multi-turret tank or something similar. Maybe the what's it called? The American Super Heavy tank. I forgot what it's called. It actually never saw combat, but I like the way it looks. Actually, no, some French tanks. The I forgot what they're called. There's the FCM F1, which is pretty cool. Something with A. Was like the counterpart of the Panzer IV. I can't remember. From a gameplay perspective, I'm not sure what vehicles would make sense. I think the T-26 or T-35 would make sense, because we don't have any multi-person vehicle.
Half of the enemy forces are gone.
Oh yeah, I would definitely want to see some naval combat. Uh-oh.
Look out! Right there!
Perino power. It's like a heavy Hewitt. It's not as consistent when you're not on the bipod, but it actually kills slightly slower. But it's a badass weapon. I like it so much. I'd use it just for the animations alone.
Retreat to the next sector.
Yeah, I'm dead. It's a bad place to get caught out. Oh yeah! The ARL-144, that's what I wanted to say. Hello, Shadow Sniper. I'm doing very well today, actually. What vehicles would you like to see, actually? And yeah, it's the American one is the T-95. I should get out of here. But I don't know how to get out without dying to fall damage. Oh, of course. Oh yeah. The more sensible option.
There's some ammo!
Sometimes I have troubles overcomplicating everything.
Ammunition!
Oh, the Perino's so nice. Sometimes it gets me killed because I end up looking at the animation.
Half of the enemy forces are gone.
Viden Volpi.
We have lost objective butter.
Oh, bollocks. Go away, Saint Shaman, I don't want to play with you. Like, people complain, well, not complain, think that the MG1917 is unrealistic to carry and shoot, which it is, but it's not impossible to do. Like, the MG0815 weighs more than the MG917, rather the Browning 917, it's actually called. But the Perino weighs 27 kilos. The MG917 weighs around 15. But I don't care. You shouldn't care about that. Look at how cool it is. I'm going to get killed here. But this is a good place to use the Perino from. Yeah, take care of the people going in there. Yeah, time to move. I'm not sure there are guns like this in World War. I think there's no gun like the Perino at all. Like, I know there's the Type 11, but it doesn't hold 120 rounds. You just toss one in and that's it. I think it's a clip of 30. Oh, I don't think that's stuck.
There's ammo!
Yeah, the Perino's not the best thing up close.
Grab that ammunition!
Okay. There's someone coming here. Okay. That was scary. Flamethrower guy. I remember I made a video. Like I'm actually one of the few people who don't mind the elite classes. I think they're a decent hybrid between infantry and vehicle, and they can be countered by every class, unlike vehicles. But the problem with them is that they're hard to spot before you run into them. Like they don't make any sound, they don't appear on the minimap. Oddly enough, the Trench Raider does make sound, but it's the only class that does it, and I don't really know why, because the Trench Raider is probably the least dangerous elite class in my opinion. Let's get the... what other weapon? So many weapons, I don't know which one to use. So it's Madsen.
Take the ammo.
50 attackers remain.
That ammo's for you.
We are losing objective apples.
Should I go into the meat grinder? No! I didn't want to vault. Oh, thank you, Mr. Medic guy.
Ammunition.
Yeah, I believe that.
20 attackers remain.
Can we get there? No, we're going to get there.
One grenade for that.
Oh, it's a lot of enemies. It's more than I expected, really. I'm down with one hit point. Elite class get code out. Signed pro Muromed player. Hello. Never seen you before. What's wrong with the medicine? It's cool. Except that it blocks half your screen. It's actually coming to be F5, but a bit different. I think it actually it's not that different. Oh. I really like the feel of it.
We won. Put the kibosh on Jerry.
Kibosh.
Don't count your chickens, because those blighters will be hungry for one final attack.
Don't count your
They'd rather
chickens.
die than let us keep Abigail. But if we hold now, she's ours.
The medicine isn't poo-poo. It's actually called I think it's actually pronounced medicine. But I like to call it medicine because I'm weird. Landship. Yes, please. It's a lot slower than the tanks in Battlefield 5. Oh, I should have taken the tank hunter because there's a train.
We are losing objective butter. We have lost objective butter.
Oh, it's a Shane Shaman over there. No! Oh, I got flanked how hard. That didn't last long. Yeah, but I still like it. Which weapon shall we use? Let's use the RC, why not?
We are losing objective.
Here's some
apples.
first aid. First aid.
Oh, it's a gas assault then. No, Operations isn't as, at least this particular one, isn't as bad as I remember. I still prefer Frontlines and I probably like it more if it's 40, but it's not that bad.
First aid ball.
Oh. Okay. I thought there was no one there. As in I saw something, but I didn't realize it was an enemy.
Here, first aid. I'm looking at a machine gun.
I don't think I'm going to hit him. What? Okay. You knew there was a drain, but wanted to farm. I mean, you could farm infantry with the tank under anyway. Not as good as the other one. I mean, there are vehicles which take... Like Battlefield 5 has nothing like the Muromets, well that's a good thing, but the Muromets does take teamwork to function well, like with the repairing and such. But especially the land ship, there's nothing like the land ship in Battlefield 5. Oh, the train's gone. Oh, nope. Just, nope. Oh! Damn it. Thank you, medics.
Take it. Over there's an enemy shock trooper.
Oh, there's so many grenades.
Here, first aid. First aid for you.
Too many grenades. I don't want to hang out much longer here. Okay. Yeah, but even still, we can already do that with the turrets. Like, there's nothing like, hey, there's a tank up ahead, fire all the main cannons at it. There's nothing like that. Yet. It could be if they put the T-35 in there. And they probably need to do it to just give it to everyone.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Actually, don't really like that the tanks are faction specific. But they're not too different from each other.
I can patch your wounds.
Though I'm pretty sure people would be upset if they weren't.
There, first aid. You want those wounds packed. I can fix your wounds. Do you want me to patch your wounds?
I'm really enjoying this though.
First aid.
I probably will never uninstall Battlefield 1. I like it too
First
much.
aid.
Like I like Battlefield 5, but I'm still not bored with Battlefield 1. Like there is not a single Battlefield game which I wasn't bored with at the end of its life cycle. Like I only play Battlefield 4 for a ton of hours just because we had an RSP server. Because to be honest, oh hello there. I didn't like most of the game modes. I didn't like most of the maps. Battlefield 3 I liked even less. Back Camp 2 I quite liked, though I will never play it again because it's so clunky and there are many aspects of it which are bad. The only thing that's going for it is that it just focuses on small scale rush, which is not a small thing, but Battlefield 1 does that better. It doesn't focus on it, but it does it better. Just rush and the new front lines are just flat out better. I haven't used this in a while. It feels good. I wish this gun was a support gun. Well, we have the 0818, but I just like the look of the water jacket on this. Whatever you think of that, you cannot deny that it's fun. Ooh, Rumbo. Really good counter to snipers, especially on open maps. Ow. Wow, they really want me dead. Okay. Yeah, I like Battlefield 1 so much. The thing is, I don't personally want the next Battlefield game to be modern, but it's not the team that makes it boring. Like, every weapon in Battlefield 4 could have been balanced the same way as they did in Battlefield 1, really. Minus a few things, like you're not going to have 5-round SLRs, because they're not a thing. Unless you go the hardline route and just toss a bunch of random weapons, which is great, I like that. But I don't know, modern just... It's still overdone for me, like... I know we haven't had a modern Battlefield game for... Well, it's just BF1 and BF5, let's be realistic. All other Battlefield games, apart from the spin-off, it's even not... and which is very content dry, Battlefield 1943, which is not even on PC. So it doesn't even count for me. Like, all of them were modern. Like, none of them had an interesting theme. Like, Battlefield 2 modern, Battlefield 142 was not modern, but everything after 2142 was modern. Like, it got really old. Like, everything is the same. I think Battlefield 1 does, in my opinion, all the things it does them quite well. Like the combination of things makes it a very good game. I think people know this now because we used to play it. Like, I remember all the doom and gloom. Oh, Battlefield 1's not going to last that, and that's actually something amazing. We don't have real RSP, and we still have a bunch of players playing, even at like this weird hour. Like, what is it? 12 a.m. on Monday, 12 p.m. AM. That's a weird time to be playing Battlefield 1. Oh, thank you for the burden, I guess. A mortar from spawn. I've never mastered the bird. It's a tricky weapon to get used to. And hello, boiling ocean. Maybe we'll just take the show because it's awesome. I can't wait for this to come to BF5. It's going to be even better on BF5. Like, significantly better.
Grab that ammunition.
We are losing objective butter.
Oh. Yeah, don't revive me.
Objective apples.
Don't revive me. I think BF1 could have had like 2 more years of content and life in it. Especially if they get it through the community stick skull that the gunplay isn't random. They just give us a test range and let us see the bullets, and you will see that the gunplay isn't random. What is funny is that Battlefield 5 is actually an evolution of BF5's gunplay. It's nothing like BF3 or 4. With the only exception that there's a lower base ADS spread. But that doesn't make it that much different to BF1's core gunplay.
Retreat successful. Prepare to defend the sector.
Oh! Oops! That was a stupid thing to do.
Ammunition for you.
Okay. Mortar leadership is awesome. Stop being naughty. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I also miss the like when you die in BF5 you can look around, which is better. Okay. Didn't stick to the tank, but I killed someone, I guess. Which is not as useful. Don't know why I'm doing badly with the show. It's like my second favorite LMG.
objective apples.
Yeah, I agree with you. It doesn't matter what the team is, but I think BF1 is a little bit of an exception just because the team is so fresh and unique. Like, you don't see that thing, you don't see World War One at all. Yeah, like BF5 semi-autos are, to be perfectly fair, like I was using the Mass 44 on, what's it called? Hamad, and I did notice that if you click too fast, you're not going to hit people at long range. But they don't have enough depth, I think. Like, the fact they don't have any horizontal recoil or spread increase or anything to make them more different other than magazine size, rate of fire, vertical recoil, and increased vertical prinkers special, I don't think that's enough. But other than that, I like the gunplay in BF5. It's a successful evolution of BF1, I think, because like people complained, oh, BF3 and BF4's gunplay is so much more skillful because it has apparently less spread, which is not true of BF4, but whatever. They, instead of just copying BF3, which would be terrible because the class and weapon balance was boring and the way you use weapons was also boring, they actually took BF1, they lowered the ADS spread, which is fine. The ADS spread isn't, I mean, it's only on SMGs really, because the ADS spread on almost every other weapon in BF1 is more accurate than BF4, so, or similarly accurate, well, not really, not BF3 has like 0.1, BF4 has like 0.015 to 0.03 on average, so SMGs are more, and BF1 is similar. Stop hacking, Michael. Like, I think Battlefield 1's gunplay is perfect, really. Well, it's not perfect, it could be a little bit better. Like, there's too much visual recoil, for example. That's something BF5 was a lot better. The movement, I mean, some people like it, some people don't. I don't find that BF1 needs BF5's movement, but personally I would prefer if BF5's movement was like, I mean, BF1's movement was like BF5, like it's faster, it's more fluid. Oh yeah, the prone system certainly should be from BF5 because it's much better. And the ability to vault through windows and such, this is nice. Though I don't want the weird roll animation. It looks cool, but it's stupid. Like BF5 is like one of the games where the internal struggle between let's make it look cool for the casual audience and let's make it competitive. It's very visible. Like the gunplay is you could call it more competitive oriented just because there's less going on in terms of visual recoil, sway, movement system. But then you have crap like animations for everything, which to be honest is not something I really mind too much for the most part. I only have an issue with the rolls. I think that's about it. I don't really have any problem with the other animations. Maybe the exit animation for vehicles? I'm not sure what to think of that. So what's on? No, this is not a bad one either. Like, the bad ones are... what the hell was it called? We saw Schneiders. I don't have Schneiders in Battlefield 1.
On dit que le général Foch a promis la paix pour le mois d'août. Je doute que ce soit le cas, mais j'admire sa détermination. Nous nous attendons à ce que la guerre dure encore 2 ans.
Commander Foch has given us the go.
1918.
Tanks will move swiftly across these fields to
That would have been a good name for Battlefield 1.
Then continue up
Battlefield 1918.
Once secured, we will quickly move on to this airfield.
That's so nice. Oh, that's something I want added to Battlefield at some point. Volumetric clouds, not just a static texture. Looks cool though, it's a good looking skybox. Very fluffy clouds. I like fluffy clouds. Oh yeah, we have force for yeah, that's basically it. Like some things they come here just don't understand at all. Oh, oh, nope, 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 nope. That sucks. Was a mile away. Do I get a plane? Yeah, he has to die. Where's the anti-aircraft machine gun? Time to die. Oh, never mind, I guess. Let's kill the other plane then. That plane is annoying as well. No, fair enough. Wasn't the cheap one at least. I still kill him, because he doesn't deserve to fly. I don't want to get killed by attack planes. It's actually not a particularly favorite LMG of mine. Like it takes way too long to become accurate. It's only good on the bipod. Oh. Never mind. Let's just ignore the plane. We don't need to look at the plane. Just ignore the plane. Your opinion about Firestorm? I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. I am not a huge Battle Royale fan, it seems, because I've tried Apex Legends and I didn't really like it that much. I can see it's a good game from a balance perspective, but I don't like the Battle Royale thing at all. Let's take care of these guys in here. I am curious to see how it will play in Battlefield 5, but I will probably not enjoy it either. Well, not for a long period of time at least. Probably in short bursts I would like it. I've tried Black Ops 4's version, it's fun in short bursts. But it's not what I would play like for 100 hours, that's for sure. There's a shotgun here, right? Just get up, please. Thank you. It's going to be tricky. Never mind.
Prends des munitions.
Yes, the type of responding to this. Probably. Debris skill? Why?
Tiens, des munitions.
We have taken the sector. Clear the sector from enemy presence. We have secured the sector.
Oh, there he was. Got me with the name Mercy Outlaws, and that's embarrassing. Well, maybe I'll use that because it looks cool.
Attrape tes munitions.
It's actually probably useful to kill the guys up there. It's like the sniper LMG.
Tiens, des munitions. Contact ennemi.
Oh, that's a elite kit.
Taken objective butter.
Oh, not so bad. Time to reload the bulldog. The other funny thing about LMGs is, despite what people complain about, like, oh, there's no recoil in Battlefield 1 or whatever, which is not true. LMGs are basically just about controlling the recoil. Like, the spread that goes down automatically with time. Oh. Excuse the gunship again. Spread goes automatically down by time. Each gun has a different spread decrease per shot. Like the Hewitt is very low, so it basically is instant. But just basically controlling recoil, and even bursting it at certain ranges because of the horizontal recoil. Like the MG08, for example. I stole their tank. I need gunners to make this work though. Holy hell. Just everything shot at me. Opinion about slow firing MMGs for BF5. I mean, you mean new ones or just what I think of them? Because I think they have a place, especially if they do more damage. Because right now I think the MG34 is so accurate that if you have a slower firing MMG, it's not that useful if it doesn't do more damage or something.
Là, quelques munitions. Vous voyez, un soldat d'assaut.
We have taken the sector.
Now this one has quite the upward recoil actually. Has DPS. What's this DPS? I know what spread increase per shot is, but it's cancer casual RBD. To be fair, when it comes to the average player, that kind of mechanic that isn't explained anywhere. That's why people, because let's face it, people call things random, not because it's because the game doesn't communicate anything well, and it didn't communicate things well so badly that even the YouTubers got it wrong. Like all BF5 does differently is okay, yeah. I think actually the second shot is significantly less accurate than the first one, but I don't think there's an FSSM per se. It just has a lower base spread, and when they have spread increase per shot, which is all the automatics except the LMGs, for some reason. LMGs work a bit differently, but I think they could be more interesting. Oh yeah, the spread gets converted to recoil, so you see the spread in a way. Which actually is not a bad system. I like the recoil to spread conversion, spread to recoil conversion, like especially if it's optional, like you can turn it off and on in the options menu. I think Drunksy actually said they're working on that. Like if BF1 had that system, I think no one would have complained about RBD. This isn't as consistent as the HUD, but it's nice. It's a lot better at very long range, because you can do that. I didn't see that guy. Oops. Like the wee beneath. Type 03. I don't know what type 03 is. Oh, type 13 I think you mean, right? Yeah, I think the slow MMG should have decent hipfire, not hipfire, quote-unquote aimed accuracy, because the MMGs have actually bad hipfire, but when you aim with them without a Bible, that's actually aimed outside. That's not true hipfire. The only difference is that you don't see the eye in sight. But yeah, but the slower one should be more accurate than the faster one. Because the faster ones, because they fire quickly, they have better target saturation. This gun sounds so nice. There's actually an MMG in the file that only has a 30 round magazine. I think it's the S2-200 or MG30. They're the same gun. Okay, but why when you can't explain the game? That's because that's how people work. If you explain something without showing it, without showing actual visual evidence, they're not going to believe you. That's just how people are. Especially when you're talking about the video game, like maybe not many people really care about the complex mechanics at the end of the day. They just want something that appears simple, but if you have something simple, then the game isn't balanced. Not necessarily, but like BF3's and BF4's systems were rather mindless. BF3 was mindless by design, BF4 was more of an exploit. And I remember people complaining about this, like when BF3 came out. Like people said that the guns didn't have enough recoil, or they felt too easy to use. Not necessarily they mentioned spread, I don't think they mentioned spread. But this was a long time ago. And BF3 actually was criticized for its maps, which I also think so, because I don't... There is barely a single map which I like in Battlefield 3. I think the only exception is No Shower and TDM, and Sane Crossing on pretty much everything. But that's basically just Amiens. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Just I don't like Battlefield 3, if you ever noticed. Like, the only thing I like about it is just the feel of the weapons, but BF5 does that better. BF1 has a different feel, but it does feel great. But both BF3 and BF5 have a medium feel to the gunplay, even though they're balanced very differently, which is good. Oh, this is going to be bad. No, not fault, I said... I just want to jump. Oh, that was painful. Even with visual evidences. But here's the thing. The only people I've seen do the visual comparisons... Well, I tried to do one, but to be honest, I could have done a much better job. Like, if you see Marble Duck's video, which is a guild video, Marble Duck knows what he's talking about, but... A lot of people don't understand this. If you're going to call people stupid and faggot or whatever or something like that, people are going to get annoyed. And when people get annoyed, they get triggered. And when they get triggered, they will not listen to you. And that's what some people's problem is when explaining this. Like the people who understand that spread isn't random, either show it in a visual manner in a video, which is good, but then proceed to offend their target audience. Or... when they don't do that, they do a mediocre job of it, like I did. For example, I did the spread equals skill video, which could have been much better. But I think I didn't do that just because I assumed at the time, like, Marble Duck's video was enough, for example. But in reality, I've come to learn differently as of late. Like, if you're going to offend people from the get-go, you've lost them. And you've lost them, you've made a pointless video, really. At least if your intention was to educate the masses. And then you have the other end of the spectrum, where you have people just spouting their own opinion without evidence. X Factor was guilty of this. Level Cap was guilty of this. Doom 49 is extremely guilty of this. But at least with Level Cap, at least with time, he realized that he was incorrect, which I will give him that. If you admit your mistake, then it's absolutely fine, but unfortunately the damage was done. Like what BF1 needed is like what BF5 has. Like if you go to the test range, which BF1 doesn't even have for some reason, you can press a button and you can see the bullet trails. If you can see the bullet trails and you can replicate a good burst, then no one can tell you that the gunplay is random. You will probably have some geniuses like Doom 49 just doing this and saying that it's random, but you can just go ahead and tell them, look, this is how not to do it, and this is how to do it with the bullet trails, and that would be enough. No fancy math required, no bloated explanations, no trying to analogize stuff, just show a clip. Also, people, when they complain about spread, they fail to realize, like, some weapons, a spread actually doesn't matter that much. Like, semi-automatics spread doesn't really matter that much. And LMG's spread matters, but horizontal recoil is much more important. And people keep thinking that horizontal recoil is controllable when it's not. It's controllable in the sense, in the same way spread is controllable, like you have to slow down. Or with LMGs, because... well, you can tap fire the LMGs and you can be quite decent with them, but in fact I'll try and show it. But ideally just stay within their ideal ranges. Keyword was calmly. It's just human nature. Admitting your mistakes is already really hard. Yeah, but that's why I don't understand people. I mean, again, like Marble, like he does great content, but then, like, he's one of those people who just enjoys triggering people for the sake of it. That's the problem. That's his problem. Again, I love his content. I respect him, but Jesus, like, someone needs to tell him that. He will probably just say that he doesn't care. Which is fine, but if you're just trying to explain to a wider audience, respect your audience. Don't just go, oh, these are just Reddit idiots who don't know anything, or Reddit idiots who don't know anything. Well, okay, some of them probably are, but they're just people. They try and make sense of what they see, not what they try and think about. And if you don't show them something proper, or you act in a pedantic or annoying manner, then they will not enjoy your content. It's not rocket science really, but it's the same thing with anything in real life. It's easily translatable to how you present stuff. It's all about presentation. Is he an Aussie? Which one, Marble Duck? No, he's American. Yeah, but there's no point. Okay, I can understand why, but there's no. If you're making a video, this is like, let's say you have to do a presentation, I don't know, about something controversial. It could be anything. Like, let's invent something. Like, I like carrots. Many people don't like carrots, for example. Let's say that. You don't go in your presentation and say, oh, I like carrots because you are stupid and you don't know what you are talking about. Carrots are clearly superior, whatever. That is the problem. When you're presenting something and your aim is to explain yourself, you need to explain yourself without offending people who don't like carrots. And let's be fair as well, although I don't agree with the whole RBD crap. There are some legitimate things that you could maybe... Oh, I just want that tank. Oh, I wanted to drive it. Anyway, like, there is an intermediate, like, with the RBD people, sure, we can lower the base ADS on the SMGs, for example, that would be absolutely fine. There's not really much skill involved in not ADS spread, base ADS spread. And the only guns that need it are the assault weapons, which are not the Riberos in BF1. So, not even a big selection of weapons. Another aspect could be like people complain, oh well, these are mouse button 1. I know why they think that, but that's because they don't understand the mechanics behind them. Because when you don't feel like you're putting much input into something, you may feel like it's quote-unquote casual. Which is understandable, I can understand that, but you need to make it a clear distinction to compare it to BF3 and BF4. You need to show a visual comparison, which is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. And Michael's going to die here. But we need to stop this. We need to stop trying to trigger people just for, like, enjoyment. It doesn't help, it just creates rifts in the community. If you don't have an educated community, you will likely have a damaged battlefield experience because you will have misconceptions like this. If you are making a video, you need to keep that in mind. Otherwise, your video is not going to be that useful. You're just going to say your opinion, which can be rooted in fact after all, but that will be that. You'll just have, oh, this guy is a pedantic idiot, and we don't want to listen to him, even though he's probably correct. Probably they don't even reach that conclusion, but whatever. That's just people for you. That's how people work, and everyone's guilty of this.
des munitions. Fumigène lancé. Tirez-vous.
We have taken objective butter.
But anyway, I'm really enjoying this game. Wish the Rust server was active right now, because it's very nice on this game.
Des munitions pour toi. Grenade fumigène lancée.
That was a nice triple. How many more are there? Also, that part disproves the myth that, oh, Battlefield 1 is so fast-paced, it's the fastest-paced game in the series. Oh, come on. If you take your time, you can clear out the entire lane, instead of just running in like an idiot. Oh no, I did that. Show recoil is pretty high. Show guy.
Victory, man.
Victory.
Magnificent. Routed the Germans from the salient.
Really now?
Let us pursue them as they fall back towards the Aisne River.
After the Germans lost Soissons, they retreated back to where they
The chat is sad.
offensive of 1918 at the abandoned battlefields by the Aisne-Vel rivers. The French were now in the ascendancy. The summer was coming to an end, and so was the war.
Well, yeah, you have some people, just like politicians really, they just cater to their own audience. Some people are just... I don't know anything about Study. I don't want to say anything stupid about Study because I haven't seen his content. But if that is true, then he's not doing a ethical job, really. Just get good noobs. Okay. Then, do you know anything about MG131 compared to ground use? MG131. It's the one in Call of Duty, if I remember correctly, but I don't know much about it. I could look it up now, but I don't know much about it. Oh, this... No, I don't know actually about anything about... It's a... Oh, holy hell, it's... It's a more than 50 caliber machine gun. This was converted to ground use. I did not know that. Are you sure? Because I've never heard of that. Well, there are many things I probably haven't heard of. Ow. I'll take medic because we don't have medic. How many more are there? Yep, there he is. Holy hell, that's a lot of people.
Taken objective apples.
Des munitions? Trousse de secours. Prends-la.
Oh, shit. It's an MG34. You think that could be an MMG? That would be pretty cool. It's a lot lighter than the M2 Browning, it seems, only 14 kilos. Which is actually not a lot heavier than the Lewis gun. Make it an anti-tank weapon. Will be pretty funny.
Clear the sector from enemy presence.
That could be an MMG, why not? By the way, Dan, what mouse are you using? It's only a cheap mouse. It's a TechNet M008. Oh, that's right. It's actually not even my mouse, because right now I can't afford to buy a new mouse. So before this, I had a G700S, but I would never buy it again. It's actually a good mouse, but it's not a good mouse for FPS because, at least for me, it's a bit too big for my hands. Because it's an MMO mouse, actually. It's actually my biggest complaint about this mouse is that the trigger is squishy. And with semi-automatics, that's actually a bit annoying. I'd like to get out of here, please. Let's make a run for it. Some nice looking poppies. Oh, why do you like this pistol, Maiko?
We have taken the sector.
I've never used this pistol. I think. It sounds like it's shooting peas. Oh, it's 450. I think it's almost dead. I'm not going to hit it from here. Not with the Hewitt anyway. With the name Mercy, probably. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Oh, you prefer small mouses. Might end up liking the G205. I don't want it too small. The mouse I really like because I've tried it as the G502 because my friend has it and it fits perfectly in my hand. It has hyper scroll, which I want. And it has the... what's it called? Just the shape of it is very ergonomic, I like it. And it looks cool though. I'll probably end up buying that one if it's... probably... I'll check the 305 as well. I don't like it too small, I don't like it large either. Just right. I do like it heavy though. Oh, he's dead.
We have taken objective apples.
You know, it's funny that like close to Battlefield 1's lives, even now, people really like the Hewitt. Like you don't see it, it's not that uncommon anymore, and people praise it like in the comments and stuff. Like finally they realize it's not all about magazine size and fire rate. I was moving there, so I lost a lot of accuracy. No, no, move faster! I was lucky.
We have taken objective butter.
Oh, was dumb of me. Are you small mouses? It's pretty funny. Can I spawn on my... Yes, I can spawn on my... I think he's outside.
We have taken the sector. Clear the sector from enemy presence.
Mitrailleuse ennemie en vue. Une trousse de secours. Il y a des bandages. J'envoie une grenade fumigène.
Oh, I was stupid.
objective is within our reach.
Like imagine if instead of Apocalypse, Battlefield 5, I mean Battlefield 1 ended with like a Japanese DLC. Oh, that would be so cool. Or Colonial or something amazing. Like we already have a lot of amazing teams in Battlefield 1. Like we have the Civil War, we have the naval combat in World War 1. Like, where have you seen a game that does World War 1 naval combat in World War 1? I think many people didn't even know naval combat was a big deal in World War 1. The biggest naval battle actually took place during World War 1, Battle of Jutland. Oh, that was a tanker. I mean, anti-tank class. Sometimes I have trouble when people are at close range with me. I don't know why. Like, I can't aim properly. Well, that's it.
Soissons once again is blue, white and red. The Germans are in retreat across the river, and my heart knows we will not face them again. All of Europe will rejoice.
That's a funny
For
voiceover.
the first time in the war, the German army was decisively defeated by a well-planned, combined arms surprise attack. Victory in this battle allowed the Allies to enter a new phase of successful and unrelenting offences on the Western Front,
Yeah.
eventually lead to the November Armistice.
Pretty much World War II combat by then. Imagine getting Howl parts for the Terror and Annihilator. Well, the Annihilator, yeah, that would be easy. Howl, I'm not sure if that would work. Technically, we have the Howl magazine for the extended mags. But the Howl and Turner, I think, are very different. I'm not sure, it could be they're not that different. Here we had awesome maps with Turning Tides through immersive. To be fair, Turning Tides, Zeebrugger is pretty nice on Rush. Even Cape Helles is pretty nice on Rush, surprisingly. What else was there in Turning? Oh, Heligoland Blight. Well, I mean, it's a conquest map with a classic Battlefield experience. I mean, I guess it's good, I suppose. Not my kind of thing, but just conquest only, which makes sense, because it doesn't work on any other mode, probably. What was the other map on Turning Tide? I can't remember. Okay, Cape Achibaba. Achibaba's very good. Achibaba is amazing on almost every mode. I just wanted it to be on Frontlines, which would probably be the best mode on, the best mode for that map, but it wasn't. Frontlines for some reason, well, I can't complain too much because they put all the vanilla maps on it, and they didn't have it. But like we didn't have a single bloody Frontlines map released after the vanilla ones. We didn't even have Giant Shadow, which was planned, and it looked good. No, it was never released. It's a shame. I really like Frontlines. And thankfully Battlefield 5 Frontlines community is actually a bit bigger.
German attack is
Oh, Kaiserschlacht. Oh, that's great. I like Kaiserschlacht a lot.
If we can't make a stand at this,
Yo, you know, actually, what's funny is that people thought there wouldn't be many weapons for a World War I game, but actually Battlefield 1 has could have had a lot more. Okay. Yeah, that's a visual representation of Battlefield 5's launch. Oh, it's still alive! Okay. Oh my god, this map is so pretty. Oh, Battlefield 1, oh, I missed you.
You're injured, I can help.
We are losing objective.
I mean, how many games do you play where you spawn in a plane just a biplane just nosedives into the ground, a guy is just standing there on the ground for some reason, prone, and you shoot him, and soon after a horse chases you, you shoot him and he flies off the horse. Just there's no other game like Battlefield 1. Old Painsmith got so much flack by a certain group from the community, and it didn't deserve it. Like, it didn't deserve half of the criticism it got. C9 Frontlines. No. Hello, Lewis, and bye bye. The Spanish guy is here now. What Spanish guy? Who is the Spanish guy?
Take that first aid.
Oh! Ah! What? Of all the time I spent playing Battlefield 1, that has never happened. I just got stuck on the barbed wire and got killed by it. That's interesting. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, he is. I thought you said there was a Spanish player or something.
Here's some first aid.
You know, the advantage of not having played Operations almost at all is that it actually feels like a very fresh experience for me. I think I may have given it too much flack. At least on this one and the Marne one are pretty good. Operation is not that bad. I think gameplay-wise, Battlefield 5's Operations is better, but thematically Battlefield 1 is much better. I don't know what it is exactly. I think a lot of it has to do with the presentation, and also, at least for me, the World War I setting. You just don't see that at all. I hope they revisit the World War I setting sometime. Maybe do an even crazier job with it.
Here, first aid.
It's a very good setting for a Battlefield game.
That's first aid for you.
Maybe make the balloons like helicopters or something. Maybe just go retro futuristic World War. But now I'm 100%, so it's an amazing map. Well, on Frontlines it is an amazing map. Except the last part. The British one. And it's quite nice on TDM, Domination, and also Rush is very good on Rush. Again, the first part is a bit meh, but everything else is really good. Conquest, I mean, not a fan of meat grinder maps. It's a less annoying blocker.
First aid. I'll fix those wounds.
We have lost objective butter.
Oh.
We have taken
Want me to patch
objective
you up?
butter.
First aid, take it.
Godwood Satilla. That's a good name. Hated by for no reason. So, I think I know what the reason is about. So it's a. I don't understand why it's hated because people love like chaotic clusterfucks like Metro and Locker, but Suez gets hated for some reason because those are exactly the same thing. It's actually even less annoying.
We are losing
What?
objective apples.
Okay. I think this may be a good place to use the 1906. Not RSC 19. I said 1906.
First aid for you.
We have lost objective apples.
Enemy tank spotted.
Is that a tank? Oh yeah, it is a tank.
There. Enemy machine gun.
Oh, that was bad aim.
You see there? Scout.
Oh yeah, it's not actually bad aim, it's just a visual recoil. Need to get used to it.
I can see an enemy scout. That's one of their scouts. Enemy scout. Sighted.
I can't hit him. Maybe if I go by or bipody. No, it's not there. Oh, we're losing it.
Damn objective.
No, go away.
I need ammo now.
Oh. Oh, maybe he'll revive me. Never know. Noob, noob, noob. Hello, Ponok. I never played Conquest with 128 play. It would even run. Trust me. Especially on consoles. Sights very customizable scope. Yeah, the only thing I hate about them is there's too much visual recoil.
We have lost objective
Like,
butter.
way too much. Especially on the scopes.
Half of the enemy forces are gone.
Oh, that's a tank.
Spotted scout. I can fix your wounds. Sling it as smoke grenade. There. First aid.
What? Whoa. It's confusing.
We are losing objective apples.
Hold the sights from the front, not the back. Whatever that means.
Use that first aid.
We have lost objective apples.
Oh no, not the Moromets.
Watch it.
We have lost the sector.
Really, the fire killed me? Oh. Why did I even add those crappy random fire? Random fire deviation. That's what the community should have been complaining about. Not stuff that isn't actually random. Oh, it has a lot of drop.
That's first aid for you.
Half of the enemy.
I'm looking right at an enemy soldier.
Is it me or is there more bullet drop on these semi-autos in BF1? Or bullet drag, well, it equates to the same thing really, but... Don't run the next 10 core processor, probably not. Hello, Lukers. Lokers. I haven't realized how long I've been playing actually. I didn't intend to play this long. It's just, I'm having so much fun with this game.
We have taken objective butter.
No! Don't fry the horse. Hot horse.
Enemy medic left.
I want that horse. Oh, it was almost that was stupid. It was almost dead. Yes, BF has more sniper drop, especially the first
We
one.
are losing objective butter.
I'm not sure about the drag though. I think if there is one weapon class which is a bit too good in Battlefield 1, it's too good, it's a bit annoying, is the sniper class. Oh no! Oh my. Where's it going to fall? You just don't see that.
Do you want me to patch your wounds?
We are losing objective apples.
Let me patch your wounds. Your wounds,
No!
I can fix them.
Oh, why you have to ruin my day, snipers? But I hit him! I think it's the bush that dropped my bullets. Carcana Patrol is so amazing. Really? I didn't use that much. No, I used it. It's a high fire rate weapon. No, actually I'm not going to use the sniper, I don't feel like it. I tried last few rounds and I did terribly with them.
50 attackers remain.
So the marksman version. I usually use the factory version, but I would like to use some guns I don't usually use. Man, this game not having mod support is a crime. And he just deletes me. Russian 1895. I haven't used the normal ones, but I like the trench version. The trench version fires is the quickest firing. What is it called? Bolt action rifle, I guess. Single action rifle would be more accurate. I'm actually losing a bit of concentration right now. Not really doing very well.
20 attackers remain. We have taken objective butter.
Are there any enemies? Yep, there he is. He's coming from here. But let's surprise him. Oh, he's just going to sit there. Oh, I killed him. I think it was the last kill of the match.
Yes, man, we won. That's the spirit.
I'm going to try and find another game mode.
Again.
I mean,
Keep those rifles at the ready.
Operations isn't as bad as I remember it. Though I did play probably the best too. Like Kaiserslacht and Beyond the Marne. What is there? What else is there as in Operations? Is Rush active right now? No, it's still not active. Shock Operations, nothing. Like the only good game modes are not filled. Oh, this sucks. Oh, actually it could be because I have this one. How about Frontlines? Oh, it's so sad. Like I used to play Frontlines all the time. How about Domination? No. Oh, this sucks. Oh, that doesn't suck. Shock Operations is my favorite. Well, not my favorite, but close. Well, that's great.
These are the lands of our allies. We must protect them like our own.
Now that's what allies do.
Our first line of defense.
It's not very special.
Should we fall there, we will use the Sel River as a natural hold point. If the Germans manage to cross the river, the airship's crash site will be our battleground. Our last stand, if it comes to it, will be at Le Cateau station. Do not let our allies down.
Is that Amiens in the distance? I've never noticed that.
First aid boy.
We are losing objective apples.
Well, it's great to see a Shock Operation still active, because it's good.
First aid boy.
It's a good balance between intense action and
We have lost objective.
genuinely tactical gameplay.
Your wounds, I can fix them. That's first aid for you. Let me patch your wounds. There, first aid. I can patch your wounds.
Thought that was an enemy tank. Oh, that was two people. Enjoy, I guess. Nailing headshots with the Carcana. Oh, that's nice. Bro just used the heal and get 200 kills. Yeah, but there are no medics. And I like these weapons anyway.
First aid, use it.
to patch you up.
Oh, there are some medics. Probably not a lot.
We have lost objective Butter.
I have a lot more medics. Okay, not to worry. Just inject me with something and I'll be fine.
We have taken objective apples.
You're injured, I can help.
We have taken objective Butter.
Oh!
Shock trooper spotted.
Half of the enemy forces are gone.
Enemy medic sighted. Enemy tank over there.
We are losing objective apples.
There's an enemy machine gun.
Should I use this? Maybe get a pesky AA truck. Sights on it are awful though.
Objective apples.
I haven't used this much. HE autocam, is that what it's called? There we go.
50 attackers remain.
Dice featuring the KD balancer. What? Is that a real thing or are you just trolling?
Enemy machine gun over there.
We have taken objective apples.
First aid, take it. That's an enemy shock troop.
Oh, that was a good shot.
You want those wounds packed?
Oh, I'm hitting detect.
Ammo! I'm out! Enemy medic there!
I'm out of ammo, please. Oh, it doesn't have ammo.
Need spare ammo! I'll fix those wounds.
I really want those boxes from Battlefield 5.
Are you hurt? I'll patch you up.
No one has ammo, really.
Who's got ammo?
I have 7 supports. No one has ammo. Maybe they're all down here.
There, first aid for you. Lozenges someone. Throw some front grenade. Watch it.
Does this guy have ammo?
Spare ammo, anyone? I need
Oh yeah, thank you.
20 attackers remain.
They were just all here.
That's a scout. One of them.
No! Yeah, bad idea.
Enemy armored car.
Hey, shock operations.
Today we hold.
What's the next map? Oh, it's just another. I was just posting on Twitter. Ah, great. 12-year-olds. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Or at least their mentality is.
Run. Sir, what are we doing, Sergeant? Right the window. Better put it.
We are losing objective butter.
Kebab time! You can't face my kebab.
We have lost objective butter.
Callum. Now. Look lively.
Kebab. Oh no, run away in time.
We have lost the sector. Retreat to the next sector.
Not that hard to retreat with a horse.
Back up.
Oh, I missed. Vehicle hit one. Yeah, time to obey, time to go, time to go. Go, sprint horse.
Here. Step. Then. Prove it.
I still got him.
The enemy has reached the final objective.
I really love using the horse in Battlefield 1. So good.
That's it.
No, they're inside, I can hear them, but... Oh! No, it's not the time. Oh, that's a shame.
Enemy shock trooper.
Damn it. That's why you shouldn't pro in the middle of nowhere. Wow, I've streamed for like 3 hours. 3.5 hours. I honestly didn't see the time go by. It's so good, this game.
Move it. Don't let the objective fall.
We have lost objective butter.
The objective is out. Kill it. Enemy end. Watch it. Run now. Get up.
We have taken objective butter.
You will face my kebab.
Hold on. Oh, you got it.
Oh, no kebab.
I can see an enemy scout.
Ah. Oh, I killed him.
Come on, Paul. You see him?
No. I don't know how that worked. Oh my, Battlefield 1.
Here, first aid.
Never actually been up there.
You see there? Scout.
Oh, the train! The train was pushing me back because the Saint Shaman was pushing me. And now people are after me. I know they're here. I can hear them running around. Oh. Oh, there he is. I wonder if he knew where I was. Oh. Well, your armor can't protect you for much longer. Oh my. Why? DICE, why did you abandon this game? As in, I know you had to make another game, but... this game just makes me happy. Not that Battlefield 5 is bad by any means. I still really appreciate Battlefield 1. Oh, and that was how not to aim at something.
You see? There. Medic.
Why am I not hitting him? I think I'm just firing too quickly.
There. Enemy medic. Shock trooper. Watch it.
Oh, I'm embarrassed. I don't know why I'm missing all my shots. Hello. Do you have ammo for me?
First aid, take it. You see this? Shock trooper.
The attackers remain.
It's an enemy medic.
Yeah, I'm just firing too quickly, that's why. I could see why I missed there. Do you have ammo? No, you don't have ammo. It's actually something I really prefer from BF5. It's just ammo, I mean support, and medics always have ammo or health on them, and revives. Actually something I did suggest well before we knew anything about Battlefield 5. And thankfully it came true, so that's great. Is there a... I barely have any ammo. Oh. Oh my.
I'll deal with those wounds if you like.
Oh, there's some ammo there. Thank you, rolls. The people actually give out ammo. It's interesting.
We have lost objective apples.
Defend the objective.
We have taken objective apples.
I can fix your wounds. I have eyes on a shock trooper.
20 attackers remain.
That was cheap. I feel really bad about that. That's still pretty funny.
Spotted a soldier.
Yeah, my random bullet deviation, I can't tap fast enough. Yeah, no. Okay.
We have lost objective butter.
I don't know why that was so hilarious. Like I just imagine him. Look at the tactical guy, waiting for him to shoot at me, and I'm just behind him. The Martini Henry, in the one place I have never been on the map. I've never climbed that tower at all. Match bonus.
Run, you German dogs! Go back to your scorched lands and tell of the day that Britain stripped you of your metal. This land will never be yours.
That is some voiceover. I wonder who made that, who actually performed that. I mean, it's really good. It's fucking, it's awesome. It's hilarious. Oh, and of course the chat. Why does there have to be that one guy who is either an actual 12-year-old or has the mentality of a 12-year-old? Defense rating. Look at the variety to RCSMG. This guy is pro. My immersion. Oh my god. What's the time? Yeah, I think I'm going to call the stream right there. I've been streaming for freaking 3.5 hours. It's time to get up and move a bit. Because I'm tired, like standing. But at the same time, I just don't want to stop playing this game. Because, man, this game is good. Like, really good. I've played this, I think I played it like non-stop from 2016. Like, almost all the only game I played for like 2016 to 2018 at least. I think I have racked up like 5 hours on it. It's pretty damn good. And I haven't been bored by it. I mean...
The French on their own
no, I'm not going to face the French. That's enough for today. Go away!
We shall overwhelm
Stop making me
them
want to
in
play.
never-
I have other things to do.
They will be forced to retreat in the dark, making Tahura's Fair our next.
Oh, the temptation.
Their last line of defense will be in the Fontaine district.
No, the last line of defense will be later, once I
Nowhere
walk the
is
dog or
safe
something.
from Germany's might.
Voiceover for the German one's pretty hilarious. I think it would have been better to use native speakers for each faction like they did with BF5. Well, thanks very much for watching. If you want to play Shock Operator, there's quite a few servers online right now. Let's see about Rush if there are any more. It's filling up. There was an RSP server that it's regularly filled, but today it's not. Frontlines is the saddest. Oh, that hurts. Warpage. I never actually played War. I've played this game for ages, and maybe I played it once. I don't even remember how you play it. TDM is fairly. There are quite a few of them. Operations never end. Conquest never end. Air assault would be. Why would you play air assault? What were my stats on this game? I'm not sure. Where was even the stat page actually? Oh yeah, there was. I forgot. Hey, Hewitt rifle. I never quite got 300. Maybe I'll get it. Only need 900 kills more. I mean, that's nothing compared to how much I have. Top sidearm. Platoon. Oh, there's an application. Yeah, why not? Let's accept someone called Area. Because why not? I don't even know who that is. Well, if he annoys us, you see what happens. I only got 11 kills with Destroyer. You know, I thought I got more. Doesn't tell you the KD on the. I don't know that. Well, that's Battlefield 1. Awesome game. Awesome game. Still worth buying if you ask me. Still worth full price if you ask me. I think they should just make premium completely free now. Just add it to the base game. Make more sales of BF1. Because it's a very good game. Like, there's nothing quite like it. Gunplay is good. Game modes are good. Maps are good. Conquest has some bad ones. But that's Battlefield 1. Thank you very much for watching. I've played a lot today. Much more than usual. So I'll see you on the next video or stream. Most likely the next WTH video.